What is up, YouTube? It is Detox, and today I'm bringing you guys a Swarm gameplay on the map Downhill with the Peacekeeper with stock and fast mags, Ghost, Hardline, Toughness, Dexterity, and I'm using VSAT, K9, and Swarm. This is just the first half of a domination game that I got. I think I got this like the day after the DLC came out. I was still playing kids who had no idea what they were doing. But on a serious note, though, a couple things I want to talk about, and this is all competitive gaming. This is basically going to be a competitive gaming commentary. First off, Major League Gaming Dallas, there is a pretty good chance that I'm going to be able to go this year as a spectator. So I will be vlogging the experience. I'll be trying to meet with some pro players, and I'll definitely document my experience there, which I'm really excited to do. So look out for that kind of stuff on my channel. It's going to be the first weekend of spring break. I think it's like the 15th through the 17th. Correct me if I'm wrong. But that's not the only thing. The other thing I want to talk about is Cod XP has been announced, and they have also announced that the top 8 players in League Play are going to be invited to come out to this tournament. Now, that sounds all, fine and dandy. If you have a team of 4 players that you play League Play with often, if you get in, you get invited. But I just want to, for those of you who are considering trying to do this, realize that there is almost a 0% chance that you will win this tournament if you do even get selected in the first. And for some reason, that guy got kicked. Usually, I'm not sure how. Probably just for inactivity. But I just thought that was kind of weird that people get kicked in core. Anyway, though, back to what I was trying to say. There are so many things that are different between a competitive scene like COD XP or a Major League Gaming event and online matchmaking and game battles kind of stuff that there's just a very small chance that you're going to win, especially against players like Team Fear, Optic, Envy, Farico, all those guys that did really well in past tournaments like at UMG 10K. There's just a very slim chance that you're going to win because they have been playing with this rule set for a very long time, and you will be very new to this play set, or this rule set, I guess. Because it's not something that most regular casual players play with. They're used to being able to use things like claymores and RPGs and stuff like that. It's something that they're used to, and it's very hard to take that away from somebody, especially if you use them often. For example, I tend to use shock charges, and those aren't allowed in League Play, so that's going to be really hard for me to get around. And plus the kill streaks, they've limited a lot of the kill streaks, so it's going to be hard for me to get around those as well because I can't use my VSAT, which is really going to hurt. You can't even use UAVs. So, I mean, just across the board, there's a lot of things that are different. Plus, whenever you're playing in a public match, you have to be aware of the fact that there is a host advantage that somebody is getting. And if that doesn't happen in LAN events, if everyone could compete on a LAN network, or just obviously LAN network, local area network, if anybody could compete on a LAN connection, the world would be a happier place. But that's not the case. And when you're playing on League Play, there's a good chance that if you have good internet, like you've got Verizon Fios and you live in Texas, and your enemy team's players are from like Uzbekistan, you're gonna beat them, and you're gonna beat them bad. Not because you're necessarily better than them, but because you've got the connection advantage, and you've probably got a full 3 to 4 tenths of a second ahead of them because of the ping. Now, that's something that most people have learned to adapt to, and that's how they do well in League Play, is they use that online advantage. That's not there when you play at a COD XP event or an MLG event. And that tends to throw a lot of people off, that they tend to overcompensate, and then they do worse. Except for these pro players, which is what they normally do, is LAN events. And they only do online events for practices or scrims or anything like that. So, it's just kind of my opinion that if you think you're going to win, you're not. And that's just how life works. I mean, it'd be cool if you did, but let's be honest, you probably won't. Anyway, guys, that's all I wanted to talk about today's video. If you guys want to see some more stuff like this, make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. It makes my channel grow and it makes me a better person. With that being said, though, that is a very strange lag burst. I'm not sure what happened there. But anyway, my name is Detox, and I'm out.